All praises to Haya Ashura Haya, Bashem Mishaya, Walk on Ashwak. This is Shabar Israel, and today I would like to speak on the topic of time to meet the Medes. The Most High showed me a vision of these Medes, and he gave me fair warning that it was time to meet them. I left out a couple of pieces of the vision because I had to do a little bit more studying because he wanted me to know where these Medes are, the just Medes or Key Asia. So in the vision, there was a yellow brick road, but I was on a beach. So the yellow brick road was on a beach. And when I turned around, there was a building sitting in some water. And I looked at this building. I was in shock by it just sitting there by itself. And I took a good look at it. It was white and maybe jade or teal, if you will. And then I turned around and there were more steps leading up to a building that had steps on the ground, and I could see what color the building was and everything that the Medes were in. Now, immediately I thought about the Wizard of Oz concerning Dorothy and following the yellow brick road and the Emerald City there. So, hence the movie The Wizard of Oz. Now, I have done tons of research on the Medes, from them originating in Azerbaijan all the way across Western Persia. They are all mixed in that area, the Medes are. And when I saw them, they looked nothing like what they're being portrayed as. And I knew this from doing years of studying. I just, had a hard time proving that. So we know that this country went to war with those Japhetic nations over there. Yes, the Medes are Japhetic, but their mother was Esther. She was a Hebrew. Now, it states here, Israel laying its yellow brick road to Iran war. You see that? And this was 13 years ago. So this has been in the making because those Jewish people, they're everywhere. They read the Bible, understand? So this is a map of Persia. You see that? The old Persia. Now it states that the Most High will send those that escape to Pul. Where is Pul? A city in Iran. You see that? So Pul is in Iran. Now this is an old map of Media because he stated that he will stir up the Medes against them. And see, they are all in that area. And to the southeast there's Persia. Some maps differ, but you get the point. It also states in Isaiah that he will send those to Tarshish. Let's find out where Tarshish is at. It's called the region of the stone. This term here is called Safeh, and it means stone or raised platform. And you can find this particular word in southern Persia. The old Persia is modern day Ishvan. Today it was the capital. And this word pertains to a mountain that is in the old Persian area. You see that? It means stone. Remember, he will send those to Tarshish, which is called the region of the jasper stone or yellow stone. And I had to think about that for a while. Yeah, it states jasper, but does it really concerns jasper to a certain degree? You'll find out that these rocks are sedimentary rocks there from volcanoes. And when they crystallize and form over, they form a yellowish type of rock. You see that? So here are some pictures of that particular area. And also, you have the southern region of that place, Isfahan, and it's called Southern Media. You see that? Southern Media. Now, these pictures here are the Sistan and Baluchistan people of Iran. These people are Medes. You see that? They are on the coast or the borders of Persia. And this is why every time you're seeing those areas being attacked, because the Medes are there. And these are old maps of the Medes. And see, these are the borders. So I went and I studied these borders, and they all have people that resemble the people that I saw in the dream that the Most High stated it's time to meet the Medes. You see that? Remember I said, you look just like me. And this is why. Now, it states that this is the yellow brick road in Ishvan. Look at that. You see that? And this means army. Army also means army. Because he restored the Medes. Here are some more pictures of this area. Everywhere you look, there are yellow bricks in Persia, all of Persia. Remember, it was called Media altogether, but Persia was just a little bit. Now I found this on Twitter, and it says the old yellow brick road throwback, and you see that the place of the Yellowstone. This is old Persia. You see that? Here are some more pictures concerning the original Persians, and these are the original Persians, not to get them, mixed up with the Medes. These are some more Medes children in that area. You see that? So it's time to meet the Medes because these are the Medes, the just Medes. They are on the border. I'm also ex-military, and everybody knows this. What do? You send out your first wave, if you will, on these borders. You understand me? You send them out there in order to be sitting ducks. But see, the Most High got a plan for these Medes. You see that? That's why he would stir up the spirit of these Medes. But Persia, because they're in-laws, they are going to bend the bow. But the Medes are in these areas. Tarshish, Paul, you see that? Avant, all these places involve the sons of Japhet. But remember, he said it's time to meet the Medes in this area. And right after I did this studying, the Most High came back and he confirmed this. So he wanted me to let you all know and let the whole world know, the nations know, it's time to meet the Medes, the just Medes, or Key Asia, the just ones.